I've come to make an announcement. Vlad Dracula Tepesh is a bitch-ass motherfucker. And he burned my wife. He kidnapped my wife. He took his vampire fangs out and he kidnapped my fucking wife. It's ironic because people watching the VOD don't know that I made a pun about me being Dracula's ex while I was going live. So, this is almost like the opposite of that. I mean, it would make sense if I was Dracula's ex, and then, I remarried, and then he kidnapped my wife. I would get revenge as my ex. I'm really building up a rich fantasy here. I mean, here's the thing, though. Here's the real beef, because people were asking in Discord. I was like, I'm coming home. I'm getting home as fast as I can, so I can settle this beef with good old Drac. And they're just like, hey, what do you even do? And I was like, not only did he ban Steam, the website Steam, the game store Steam in Transylvania, he has also banned the having bunnies as pets. And while that might be good if there are people who aren't going to take good care of bunnies, it's less good if you are going to take good care of a bunny and want to have an adorable little friend in your home. So, it's even less good if you come to Transylvania and he takes your pet bunny. So, we gotta settle beef with this. I'm sick of seeing this guy. You know? We gotta settle this with this man. So legitimately, I've been practicing. I did a bit of research on just overall how Dracula X the game be. Listen, don't worry about it, Oak. I'm building a fiction, Oak. Can I not build a fiction? Everyone just finally asked me why I'm trying to kill Drac in the first place. And then we have some personal history. He's an asshole. I'm gonna go kick his ass. So far, he sent his little posse out to keep, so he didn't have to fight me personally. But that's not gonna stop us this time. I've got receipts on all of them. They're not gonna stand in my way now. Anyway, how about we actually get to it, you know? Instead of confusing Oak with the fucking self-insert fanfiction I made up. How about we actually play Castlevania? You know, I like this game enough that I'm like, maybe I should play the other Castlevanias. I mean, here's the problem. I'd love to play like Castlevania 1 and 3 on stream. I don't think anyone would watch that. Like this, I mean, since it's semi-topical, like this is done okay. I thought I was gonna die. Don't end the fiction, Oak. I don't know how long you've known me, but I keep it going. No, not that. Should we do options? Let's do this. Call me fucking Rihanna because whips and chains excite me. Let's do it! You know, I do appreciate them. I don't think I've said it, like, I do appreciate them kind of drawing out the world map in such a way that you can really, like, justify and see where you're going through. Be spittin' and he ain't quittin'. Nah. Trust me, performance is in bed. Is one reason I left Dracula, not why he left me. And he's gonna try and say otherwise, but that's because he's a that's because he's a bitch-ass motherfucker. I physically refuse to stomach the presence of Dracula any longer. This man dies tonight. There will be no exceptions. I legitimately like I have gotten through this game before, like in between streams by myself, just because I was like, you know what? I really need to feel it out. Also, I watched Dearest completionist video on it, and I found out about the quote-unquote different endings of the game, and that's a bunch of horse apples. I keep saying that. I keep saying how much BS certain games are, but consider that some games are just bullshit. So, did you not consider it? You're thinking about it now. Skeleton? Skeleton. Also, hello Gold, hello Oak. Can I assume the specific embed you took problem with was him pissing it? Well, you weren't here when I started stream Gold, which is completely justifiable. You don't owe me anything. Because I was saying he didn't piss on my wife. He kidnapped her. Yeah, Lord, fucking Dracula Tepesh has levied a bunch of anti-Cahill laws in Transylvania. And I'm here to set the record straight. And then he pissed on... If I find out he pissed on my wife, I'm gonna resurrect his ass. Well, we found out why I'm gonna be playing more Castlevania games. Don't worry about that, I've done that multiple times at this point. Here's the thing, we might go into, like, podcast mode at some point, because there is legitimately a section of the game where I just farm hearts and health. And, like, the very nature of Castlevania would make you think, well, how aren't you constantly moving? How can you possibly do that? You'll see. But, yeah. But, also, I don't know if I said this before, because I mean, I did 2 streams of this so far. And I always talked about how beautiful it looks. But, I mean, again, I don't know, like, this is why when people are, like, I've been thinking about this a lot, and I don't know how much I've shared it on stream. When people specifically talk about, like, Mortal Kombat 1 looks bad on Switch, and it's the Switch's fault. I'm like, that's not fair. I'm not saying Mortal Kombat 1 can look photorealistic on the Switch, but it can look good on the Switch. You know what I'm saying? They just didn't bother to put in the effort for that. And, like, that's fine. But then don't do a Switch port. But yeah, I mean, I said it, I know for a fact I said before that, like, just as 2D artwork, not even, like, pixel art, this game looks amazing. Like, you know, blur your eyes a bit and just look at it as, like, a smoother image. And it still looks fucking incredible. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness. We're not even gonna need we're not even gonna need a password. I know. Is there a game besides Symphony of the Night, which, to be fair, would probably actually be pretty fun to play, but is there a Castlevania game besides that would do well on Twitch? I would like one of the 2D ones. I know Lord of Shadows is like their 3D kind of mini-series they did. But I'm already doing Metroid Prime. Let me enjoy the 2Ds before I get... the 2Ds? Let me enjoy the loonies and the toonies before we get into, you know... before we get into the 3D stuff. I haven't played enough Castlevania 2D to start appreciating 3D yet. I haven't earned my keep as a fan. I'm not a true fan. Oh, I'm not a true gamer. But yeah. I do got something planned for December, though. I'll just say it outright. I want to plan some Donkey Kong stuff for December. And originally that was going to include 100%ing a Donkey Kong game. But oh my lord. Those games not actually very fun to 100%. I'm just gonna say it. I'm sorry. Listen, it would be one thing if it was like collect all the DK letters, but one, that's not even part of the 100%. like criteria, and 2, DK barrels were maybe not the best idea. There's, well, I mean, Gold, if you have a suggestion for one you'd want to see me play, then I would love to do it. And also, I have a Capture 2DS. I mean, I have a Capture DS. So if you're like Cahill, I legitimately think you should play the DS Castlevanias, then hit me up. I will get one. Many of my friends have not come to me in the past, being like, Cahill specifically streamed this game, but I'm down to give one a shot. Pig did for Horizon Zero Dawn, and that had mixed results. I liked Horizon. I'll be real. I think my first open world game being Breath of the Wild has ruined me. You know, I played I played Breath of the Wild, and now every other open world game is ash in my mouth. Skyrim would be nothing to me. So hi, Juice. You winning? We died once, but we got it back. And now I'm crouching. Hey, remember that? But yeah. I don't know. Riku, let me ask you something. Would you want me to play more Castlevanias? Or has this been an awful experience for most people involved? I'm having a good time, but everyone's just like, Kale, you're not good. Oh, brother, this guy stinks! Well, I did just fall down. I'm trying to figure out, like, what the architecture of this is. Is this, like, is above me right here? Is this your promenade up around the ballroom? And this is a balcony? Because if this is all... If it's... Also, you are completely valid. There's a Skyrim-like that a YouTuber I was watching played for a sponsorship, and I was legitimately just like, this seems cool. The main cool thing was that it was... You could parry, and that seems like a lot of stuff. Just caved in. That's a clean cut. We've seen ragged-ass floors in this game before, Juice. And that seems like very intentional. I'm trying to build the fiction. I am enjoying you playing. Oh, thank you. But yeah, I don't know. Legitimately, if people are just like... This is what I'm saying. If people are like, Cahill, I would bust several nuts if you played more Castlevania. Cahill, it's not enough for me to play these games. Your enjoyment of them specifically would give me gratification. Then let me know. I'll do it. I was literally complaining the other day. I was just like, guys, you gotta let me know. So, if we are all in agreement that Castlevania kinda fucks, whether or not there's a new Netflix season out, then I'm more than happy to play them. So, uh-oh. Oh, we are in so much fucking trouble. Oh, this is bad. Oh no. 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 I've immediately lost all confidence. There's so much naked in that show. Man. Okay, everyone, if you haven't... I'm doing it. Oh, that was a bad way to do it. Well... I'm not winning as much as I'd like to be, but... On the other hand... Shut up. Anyway, if you haven't seen the original Castlevania Netflix show yet, cover your ears for a second. The fact that Lenora died made me very sad. I liked Lenora. She was cool. And pretty. There's a lot of that. A lot of what? Lenora? He was very not cool. Eh. Juice, shut up. I know the kind of people you're attracted to. Juice, are we really about to compare vampire crushes right now? Hey, I don't mean to pull out this card all the time, but of all the glass houses to throw rocks from, you're gonna stand on this one? Oh yeah. Oh, you got... What the hell? I like the vampire lesbian. Oh my lord. I'm doing bad. This is the worst I've done. This is the streamer. I mean, fucking streaming. You know? I'm not trying to blame that. I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's just because I'm streaming. No. I'm just not doing good right now. I mean, maybe it's the day. He dead. Listen. I will say that the first time was because I didn't have the fucking knives. The knife sub-weapon is, like, made for this boss. But, you know. Deja, did you know... I mean, not Deja. Juice, did you know that the one vampire wife is a Berserk reference? I don't know if you've seen that before, but she is. You're just like, honey, get safe. I'm going to do a berserk. What are you talking about? I'm going to do a berserk. I knew I shouldn't have gotten you those Japanese novels. Did you buy a cosplay to fight in? Shut up. I'm doing a berserk. The new one. Heck yeah. So far, the only thing I've seen from it is Drolta and Alucard, and when Alucard shows up. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't consider that much of a spoiler, because not only is Alucard a massive Castlevania character, he also shows up in the source material of that show. So it's like, is Alucard going to show up? You tell me, is Alucard going to show up? Is everyone's favorite twink vampire gonna show up? Yeah, probably. I do also like how, I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but I do also like how much, the show draws on just classic vampire mythology. Because a lot of shows just boil down vampire weakness to sun, holy water, and garlic. But in that show, it's just like, no, it's all of them. Vampires have a lot of weaknesses associated with religion and mythology. We're gonna do all of them. And I like that. It was a major plot point of the original show was a very old school vampire weakness, which is that they cannot cross running water, because running water is seen as like pure. So an unpure being such as a vampire cannot cross it. That's why, if you don't know, it's very hard for Dracula to cross the ocean. He can't do it. He specifically needs to get on a ship. He's like, fuck. I gotta save up enough money. I don't have current day currency. I need to save up. I need to, like, go to a museum and sell the shit in my castle. I'm not going to reset, because truly there would be no point. But knowing my heart of hearts, I'd like to reset. Because I'm just like, game, literally, what are you doing to me tonight? But yeah. No. But yeah, I think it's cool. I mean, I feel like some of those vampire weaknesses are as much just kind of, you know, rooted in general... I don't want to say, like, spiritualism. I don't know the right word for it. But I almost want to say, like, supernatural beliefs. Superstitions. But, you know, like I said, running water is clean. Thus vampires cannot cross it. Yada yada. That kind of stuff. That's not an inherently, like, Christian thing. I don't know if silver is. I don't know if believing silver is holy is considered is inherently Christianic. But there's another one. I mean, no matter what religion you're in, silver don't tarnish. You know. That's not a religious thing. That's just... Silver doesn't do that. Also, I just realized I cannot get up there. Ah! I'd like the axe, actually. I am literally what is happening. Tarnished one? No. No. Okay, guys. Legitimate question. What would be a better game for the month of December? Donkey Kong Country or Elden Ring? You have to answer me seriously. This isn't a joke. I'm resetting. Killed a man today. I mean, what is a man? A miserable pile of secrets? The same could be said of all religions. Well, okay, Juice, what would you... Okay, Juice. If Donkey Kong Country and Elden Ring aren't an option, and you... Well, the idea, Juice, is that I play through DKC Trilogy and then do Tropical Freeze. Elden Ring. I'm seeing more Donkey Kongs than Elden Ring. But... Juice was like, neither. Stop streaming. Kale, I tied myself to this cross for you, and I want to get the fuck off. Simply cease. And I'll be like, you know what? Valid, but I'm not going to. Because here's the thing about Elden Ring. It's got Big Tree. It's got Santa Claus. It has reindeer. That's not a reindeer. It's a reindeer. But, and I didn't. No, I did ask Barry about this. Because I was... And Santa is convinced. Exactly. Also, I would be doing a quote-unquote challenge run for Elden Ring, but it wouldn't really be a challenge. It would be like a gimmick run. And then we could, you know, get ready for the DLC. Before everyone panics, not actual challenge. I promise. It is as much as a challenge as picking a weapon and using it is a challenge. I promise you. I don't try. No, I mean, Juice, I'm literally gonna DM it to you. It is there. Here's the other thing that I'll say if people are worried about me being nice to myself. I wouldn't be doing Melania. And I trust exactly. Like, it might be a little challenging in some areas, but not nearly as much as, like, you know. It would just be a gimmick. The way someone would have to give... the way someone would have to pay for a hospital treatment before I stream fighting Melania. Holy shit. I'd be like, are you paying for my medical bills? Are you making sure my family is well taken care of when I'm dead? Because, you know. And Donkey Kong Country would be fun. And yada yada yada, but, you know. I have ideas for both. I have funnies for both, so it's legitimately just what people would like to watch more. If you're like, I like watching Donkey Kong Country, or I like okay. I will lay out my... Dr. Fat Caddy! Oh my goodness, hello! Ace Attorney, oh my goodness. I hope you were Happy birthday, Dr. Fat Caddy! I didn't realize it was your birthday. Shame on me. I might have said happy birthday. But it's been a long, listen, it's been a long day. So I may have missed out on the festivities. Well, I hope you were enjoying Ace Attorney Justice for All. It is not. That was 2 days ago. Okay. I feel like I remember something, but I was like, was that today? Greg is the keeper of birthdays, as his title has been made famous, as most people know him. Man, I'm messing this Panther up. Black Panther 3 is not happening. I regret that joke immediately. It just looks like a panther to me, okay? You know what? Okay, here's what that boss actually reminds me of. Not Black Panther. It reminds me of my high school's mascot, which was a stock photo of a panther. Every time I see that boss, that is what is in my head. Anyway, Fat Caddy and Raiders, welcome in. I'm Cahill. I do stuff in games and draw art. I'd like to ask you guys a question. If a dumb streamer was doing a gimmick stream for the month of December, what would you rather watch? Donkey Kong Country Trilogy and Tropical Freeze? Or Elden Ring? Please answer below. I'll wait. Answer below. No, no, not again! I hate that bridge. The infrastructure here is abysmal. The infrastructure here is awful. Can I answer again? Yes. Was a pic... Yeah, like... I thought I fell. Just a very stock photo of a panther. And I know that, and I'm willing to disclose it, because I've seen other schools use the same pictures of panthers. So, Elden Ring. I thought you already said Elden Ring, Riku. I'd be down for some dong. I'm seeing far more dong, if I'm being frank. And Riku, we will do Elden Ring, don't you worry. It's just Donkey Kong might be first. So I guess DKC. You know what? I appreciate your input, Fat Caddy. That means a lot. Everyone go support Fat Caddy. It was their birthday before, and it will probably be their birthday again. So, you know, keep giving them money. Either you're late to Dr. Fat Caddy's last birthday, or you're early to their next one. Either way, you should be gifting constantly. Oh lord, I just thought of something. I just thought of something I can do. Oh no. It's going to be so bad. But I can't. I just thought of something that no one has ever thought of before. It's... Christmas will come early this year. I'm very excited for this. Riku, I don't know how much you stop by Pig Streams personally, but man, something I can legitimately say without any, like, bias about my good friend Mr. Pig is that he has the perfect villain laugh. And I've known that about him for a while. Sometime. Fair enough. At first I said, have you stopped by Pig's stream perfectly? And that felt bad. Lord. The idea of, like, taking attendance at stream sucks. And now that I've recognized how much it would suck for so many people, Twitch will probably implement it. Yeah. Honestly, I love how... Because I was about to say Pig typically does not care too much about, like, what's super popular. He'll tend to just do more what he really just enjoys. Which is true, and it works out great for him. He does great. His streams are amazing. Go check him out. But also, he was playing Paper Mario as they announced the RPG remake and Thousand Year Door coming back. So, he kind of preempted that one, and I'm proud of him for it. I was like, holy shit, Pig! You shot it from the 3-point line. How'd you even do that? And then he said piss kink to me. And that got it, and I was like, okay. Behold, a grown man weep. Ow. Ow. I was facing... Richter, why were you facing the wrong way? I refuse to blame myself for Victor's failures. Gotta whip it. No! Knives are better! Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was an awkward place for bats to begin pouring out from. Man, bats are so cute. I tend to talk about how much rats, like, get a bad rap from like, fiction and stereotypes. But Lord in heaven, I would argue bats almost have it worse. Because bats are adorable. And people are still scared of them. Which is, again, wild. Whether you're talking about a microbat, which is just a real cute, pugsy looking little guy, or a flying fox, which basically just looks like a flying dog. This is what I'm saying. People think of flying rat when it comes to a bat, but they are much closer to flying dogs, if anything. And I love them. And also, like, that boss was literally nothing of what a bat looks like. That was closer to the Pokemon Golbat than it was an actual bat. I guess Dracula is just a poison-type trainer and doesn't actually care about his Golbat, or otherwise it would have evolved into Crobat already. Dracula, you're immortal. If you cared about your Golbat, it would be a Crobat already. We all know this. I love how people point out that the leader of Team Galactic, the main villain of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, he has a Crobat, which means he's friends with it. Granted, That whole story is about forced evolution. But still. Oh, wait, no. Gen 2 is about forced evolution. So he didn't force it to evolve. He is legitimately just friends with his Crobat. There was enough room for you to walk under her, Richter. I mean, fucking... Actually, you said Crobat, so let's look up. Pokemon Silver release date. 1999. Dracula X release date. 1995! Gold is right. Fair enough. It's so weird to think about, like, history and context. Wow. I'm literally going... No one is coming to your birthday party. Medusa. You motherfucker. Medusa, the only reason anyone likes you is the snitties. And it's about time someone told you. Doesn't mean he can't love his I mean, that is fair. He is solely relying on Pokemon to fix what he has deemed humanity has done wrong, so... Just because he's cold towards us doesn't mean he ain't showing his bat friend some love when they have a day off. Why am I the stupidest man to ever exist? Why am I the... I think I need to stretch my legs right now. Cahill, you are unbelievably dense. That's not true. Those... Love her for more than her snitties. I think Medusa's friends love her because she turns all intruders to stone. Which is not a trait inherent to the Gorgon. It's inherent to Medusa alone. Well, I got one life. The game is really doing me dirty tonight. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And I'm not gonna pretend it's like I'm on my A game. Everything should be going right. I'm just saying. Both can be true, you know? I can be a little lackluster tonight. And the game can also be doing me dirty. Man, I was not one of those kids who read Percy Jackson and then learned more about Greek mythology. The only Greek-inspired stuff I saw before learning about Greek mythology was Disney's Hercules. So I basically went into Greek mythology knowing very little. And now I don't imagine I can watch it. Because I'd just be like, that seems wrong. I don't know. Maybe it'll be good. But also, maybe I'm not going to sit down and watch it on Disney Plus. Maybe I'm not going to have a subscription to Disney Plus. Right? Or is the actors' strike over? I don't know. I don't know if all the strikes are over. I'm going to say not all the strikes are over. Definitely not across all industries. You know. I do not think so. Yeah. I wanted everyone to know I was falling on purpose. I had no intention. No, I did not approach the end of that level with any purpose in my stride, despite how confident Richter looks whenever he's walking anywhere. I'm going to the bathroom. One of the strikes reached a tentative agreement. That was the writers. You're thinking of the writer's gold. Because that was the first one. And they're like, maybe we're chill. We'll see. But, like you said, tentative agreement. They're like, we'd like all of this in incredibly clear negotiations tomorrow. Uh-oh. Yeah. I don't think they've returned to work regardless, so. Regardless. Hey, listen, I'm gonna keep trying to make cartoons on my own, so. And if I end up hiring help, I'll make sure they're paid well. So, as of right now, it affects me incredibly little. In terms of, like, what I'm doing day to day. I'm not being like, I don't care. I don't mean to give that impression. It's more so just Cahill's gonna keep doing it. I'm not a bigwig studio exec who is looking to get real high off of the release of Avengers 5 into Hulk's butthole. as everyone's come to know it. So this level is I know how much I said I liked bats not but a minute ago, but this level is like swamped with bats, which is ironic because it is also an actual swamp. You know, I also don't want that cross. Butthole is very expensive. I know. They spent a lot of money on CGI, but none of it went to the artists who were overworked. So it still looks pretty bad. I will always stand by Pirates of the Caribbean, if nothing else, just solely based on how good those films look. And, what was I thinking of? So, you know. And it has only aged gracefully. You know? Pirates of the Caribbean is the type of person you ask, how old are you? And they say, I'm 97. And it's just like, excuse me? You've got to be kidding me. I want everyone to point at me and call me stupid. Because, how? As long, you know what? If I don't have to redo bats, you know, then we'll be fine. But yeah. Honestly, if nothing else, I'm happy about how much One Piece live action almost seemed to take after Pirates of the Caribbean. Not necessarily in story and tone, but more so just in, like, they built the ships. They're like, you know what? No CGI sets. We're doing the damn thing. And then only furthermore. Honestly, if anything, One Piece live action may have gone too hard in on the fucking... I mean, they used CGI for the action, so that's probably where most of that was going, because I was about to say, they could have CGI'd Arlong a little, you know? Given his nose a bit of love. Give Arlong the long, voluptuous nose. We all know he has. Okay. This is where I get to impress people. Because I've been kicking this guy's ass in my own time. And I refuse to not do it now. His fireballs can still fuck me up pretty good, though. I will not lie. But I caught it there. Okay. And now to I need to save those. Ow. Fucking cut it out. Asshole. This guy's an ass. Come on. I actually really don't need you shooting anything at me right now. There we go. And then he explodes. I'm gonna get hit. No. Oh, I thought I was gonna do 2 hits, and I could not do 2 hits. Oh. Oh, that was terrifying. Don't you love the boss having a post-mortem attack? Doesn't it make you feel warm and fuzzy inside? Funky tunes. Crows. Crows are in some ways worse than bats. In some way better. Crows aren't endless, but they are more annoying at flying. Fucking... I'm barely gonna get to the next screen before I die again. And it's the crow's fault. Fucking hark the raven. Asshole. Bitch. Hark the raven. Hate that guy. Could you read parts of Evermore as Nevermore as fucking That's So Raven? Is there a line that could ostensibly be quote the Raven, you fuck nugget? Is there parts of that could, like, through simile be turned into That's So Raven? How many little guys? Like, we've established there's infinite bats, but how many little men? Oh, your vocals warmed up? I mean, I hope so. I've been talking for most of my life, so... Oh, I got another life. Heck yeah. Redeemed, sing us a shanty. You got it. Give me a second. I'm gonna try one I have not sung on stream before and I was listening to the other day. Okay. I fully gotta turn the volume off for the game. This game has too many jamming beats. Oh, you guys can listen to it. I'm not going to. The diamond is a ship, me lads, for the Davis Strait we're bound. The keel it is all garnished with bonny lasses round. Captain Thompson gives the orders to sail the ocean wide, and the sun it never sets, me lad, though darkness fills the sky. So it's cheer up, me lads, let your heart never fail, For the bonny ship the Diamond goes a-fishing for the whale. So it's cheer up, me lads, let your heart never fail. For the bonny ship the Diamond go a-shipping, a-fishing for the whale. Here's a health to the revolution, like wise Eliza Swan. 3 cheers for the Battle of Roughmantoe and the Diamond Ship of Fame. We wear the jackets of the white and caps of the blue. I forgot the last part. And it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship the Diamond goes a-fishing for the whale. And it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship the Diamond goes a-fishing for the whale. That is, here's the thing, right? Because, like, I gotta turn music back on for myself. Oh no, I'm on my last thing. Oh, beans. Oh, nuts. Oh, no. Because, like, for example, who was it? I believe Paula asked, like, hey, Kale, does this count as a shanty? Can I ask you to sing this at some point? And I listened to it and I was like, I'm not completely sure that's a shanty in the traditional sense. The one I was just singing is, but it's got a lot, it's got some lyrics on it. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness, got another life. Yippee! Like, there's a lot to memorize in that song. And it just makes it hard. I like listening to it because fucking it's a good song about some boys going fishing, but there's lots to it. Okay, remember I said there's a farming spot? This is the farming spot. Y'all wanna... How about this? To make up for the fact I didn't completely know about that song, would y'all mind if I sing some more shanties as we grind? I will be starting with Binks's Brew, of course. Yo ho ho, yo ho ho. Wait. I mean, let's just do the damn thing. You know, let's just do the damn thing. If we're gonna do the damn thing, let's do the damn. Do you know what I'm saying? Give me a second. Here it is. Okay, let's see. Is there... Not that one. That's... Okay. There's that. Don't give me an ad. Why is this ad from the 90s? Here it is. Let's turn it up a bit to make sure y'all can hear. Okay. Back to it. Yo ho ho, yo ho ho, yo ho, yo ho ho, yo ho, yo ho, yo ho, yo ho. Gather up all of the crew, it's time to ship out Binks's Brew. Sea wind blows to where, who knows, the waves will be our guide. Over across the oceans wide, rays of sunshine far and wide. Songbird sings of cheerful things, encircled passing by. Bid farewell to Weaver's town, say so long to Port Renown. Sing a song, it won't be long until we're casting off. Across the gold and silver seas, the salty spray put us at ease. Day and night to our delight, the voyage never ends. Yo ho, yo ho. Yo ho, yo ho, yo ho, yo ho, yo ho, yo ho. Gather up all of the crew, it's time to ship out Binks's Brew. Pirates we eternally are challenging the seas, with the waves to rest our head, ship beneath us as our bed. Hoist it high upon the mast, our jolly Roger flies. Somewhere in the endless sky, stormy winds are blowing wide. Evening comes, and waves are dancing, time to bang the drums. Steady men and never fear, tomorrow's skies are always clear. So clap your hands and pound your feet till sunny days return. Yo ho ho, 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 yo ho ho. Yo ho yo ho. Let's change it up a bit. Running down to Cuba with a load of sugar. Way me boys to Cuba. Make her run you lime juice squeezes. Running down to Cuba. Way me boys to Cuba. Running down to Cuba. Captain, he says, trim the sails, way me boys to Cuba. We in the water over the rails, heading down to Cuba. Way me boys to Cuba, running down to Cuba. Give me a girl can dance fandango, way me boys to Cuba. Sweet as a melon and round as a melon and sweet as a mango. Running down to Cuba. Way me boys to Cuba. Running down to Cuba. Also, Paula, I'd have to... Here, you know what? Paula, here's the thing. You're going to make me watch Muppet Treasure Island. Because I haven't seen that movie. And by all rights, I need to. So, I'm just going to go do that. I'll do it this weekend. Hand over my heart, Paula. I promise you, this weekend I'm watching Muppet Treasure Island. And what was I thinking of? Should the opening seem a shanty to me, then I'll come back to you and be like, yeah, putting that on the playlist. I will say I put on ship ambience, but fucking. This could also just be like what it sounds like in a castle on a stormy night, you know? Like, I imagine you can hear the rain. That's a lot of chicken. Yeah. Riku, I go through so many calories per hour that I'm basically eating a whole rotisserie chicken every hour, so. Not basically, I am. You know, I am. But also, I want to be clear about something. You might be like, oh, wow, okay, you're getting a lot of resources. You know, surely this will last us to Dracula. This is for this screen. The screen we're farming on is what this is all to get past. Because you see that guy up there? This man? Yeah, him. He's a butthole guarding that ledge. So, the only way to get past him and his friends who are on the other side of this wall is with some super attacks, and that requires a lot of ammo. So fucking, I am grinding up. So that way I can get past them, and then hopefully the boss after them. If I have enough leftovers. Also, honestly, we're probably getting to the end of the grind here, so... Let's get back to it. To some funky vampire hunting tunes. I do love singing me a I love it when the sea has my heart. First love be the sea. You know, I don't say it a lot because I have literally been stuck at the same number of subscribers for so long. Over the years. But I did say as a reward at some point I would do like hardcore Subnautica at like 300 followers. And that still stands. If we ever reach that, then I'll do the darn thing. Here we go. Hey, Cahill, don't miss, idiot. Sick. I love it when I don't miss. You know? One of my favorite things about me is when I actually succeed at task I put out to do. It's neato. All you gotta do is believe. I believe. I believe everyone that I know is a goner. Love it. Now, I'm not gonna compare it to Muppet Treasure Island. I think they're almost both certainly incredibly delightful. There's no reason to compare them. But if we're talking good movies, SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Mwah. You know, I'm not, like, at the same time, you don't need to necessarily editorialize stuff. Sometimes I like to try and buff certain pieces of media down to what the kind of author's original vision was. Because, you know, studios can mess with that stuff. Like, that's not even me necessarily being a prick. That's just like, Stephen Hillenburg was like, I'm not doing SpongeBob now. And they're like, we're gonna do it without you. And he was like, rude. No, it's just a good movie, Juice. Also, Wolf. It's Chen! Chen, I'm sorry! Well, ow. And that's what Chen looks like in real life. And he's gone. Look at we have now gotten past like 2 bosses I've not been able to get past on stream before. Think about that, why don't you? Science? Why don't you think about that for a while? Yeah. Hey scientist, if God doesn't exist, explain rainbows. Dummies. Yes, please do follow Chen. Chen is great. Chen and Pig. I mean, so many of my friends are legitimately just incredible quality streamers that deserve even more than they've ever gotten. But Chen is also definitely that. So, think about that. Yeah, no, it's great. Well, that's what I was talking about, Paula. With the idea in mind that studios tend to, I don't want to even say drag things out, but you know, eventually, eventually they just take things out of the author's hand. Like, sometimes I feel the need to be like, hey, what is the heart? Not even like the quote unquote purest form of this piece of media, but just like, what is like the original vision as was produced to as close as the author could get it. And for that's like the first like 5 seasons of SpongeBob plus the original movie, because that had the creator's involvement. He signed off on all of them. He was like, these are everything I have. And God rest his whole soul, Stephen Hillenburg was a great guy who made a fantastic character, show, and world. And you might be like, world? I don't remember Anyway, I legitimately, the world of SpongeBob is just delightful. You know? Just the way it looks. It's fantastic. But yeah. Whether or not it's still good is almost, like, not part of the equation, you know? I don't care if SpongeBob is still good. SpongeBob, as its creator kind of saw it, was those, you know, was those original movies and episodes. So, if you want more, like, listen, I grew up watching plenty of SpongeBob that Stefan Hillenburg was not a part of. Plenty of it. There's plenty of episodes he was not involved with that I would say are still good. But if you were like, I'm going to watch the bare minimum of SpongeBob, then I would say that's it. Hey, guess what? We're out of heart. Ow. These guys are assholes. I, like, didn't want to say it, you know? Oh, guys, I have to... How do I... Do I have to go through a whole screen? That was hard. There's like a whole loop you can do. And I'm like, no. No. I don't think so. Not today. Maybe later. Stop. You violated the law. Don't poke at me from your glory hole in the ceiling. I don't like it. Stop. I'm gonna die on this screen. Yep. We might... Yep. That's fine. Because then it happens. Would I have liked to got into Dracula with no game over? Yes, but honestly... One, that was not super likely to happen even on my best day. Like, on my best day, maybe. And very clearly, I'm not with it today. But I didn't die to, like, overtly stupid stuff. I died to, you know, stuff from off-screen. As Castlevania was intended. You know? When Castlevania was intended, its creator said, man, I just get rock hard at my players getting, you know, hit by crows and bats and Medusa heads from off-screen. My wife said to me, honey, you've never been sexier to me than when players in Japan, Europe, and America are getting hit by enemies in your game. You gotta keep that shit up. Our marriage was dry and placid for years, but now that you've gotten people to die to off-screen objects in your hit series Castlevania, in your hit game series Castlevania, I've never been more in love with you. That's real. Look it up. You see, there was actually a, what was I thinking of? There's actually a manual for how to create a Castlevania game. That the, I just switched to game trivia. Like, I want to be clear, the bit is over. This is game trivia now. It's pretty cool. But the creator of Castlevania actually left behind a manual on, like, game creation that he thought was, like, basically a great way to create, like, these challenging platformers. So even when he wasn't working on the series anymore, they could still kind of create them in a way that he thought was good. And, like, the specific way that enemies will hit you from off-screen in these games was a rule he implemented in that manual. So, if you need to, like, if you want to check what I'm talking about, just look up Castlevania Rule 34. Because that, I mean, like, it was all of them were numbered. So, like, look up Castlevania Rule 34. Like, you know, when you're at work or something, or like, at a family gathering and you're bored, just, like, look that up. And you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see what it's like to get hit by something off screen when you look that up in a work or at a family gathering. The amount of bats in this level is just untenable. I'm gonna go do that. Yeah, Gold. Well, Gold, I can just, go, you know, Gold, Gold, we're friends. I can just, like, show you later. Gold, I might just, you know, Gold, actually, maybe I'll just show you later. Just because, you know, we're friends. We're friends, and I like us to stay friends. Actually, Gold. There's Rule 34 popping up again. Good lord, there's penis. Why did I do that? The easy answer is because Gold said, "Good lord, there's penis." But yeah, I mean, if I'm being honest, this level would be like most of why, like, if I wasn't gonna do this game with no game overs, like, this was the reason. This level sucks for shit hitting you off screen. Like, I know I complain about Medusa heads and bats for basically the entire series, but this place in particular is egregious with it. The level 6 is in fact so egregious with the amount it does these things that it caused me to use the word egregious in order to describe them, which is something. Gold, I hope it's okay if I turn our interaction into a clip. If you don't want me to, that's fine, but that was you gave my bit a better punchline than I did, so. Gold, good lord, there's penis rush. Known for her famous catchphrase on the primetime sitcom that gave her raise to fame. I would be the light to be clip. It won't be like, the thing is, it won't be like a Twitch clip because I gotta edit down. I have to edit down my entire rant and then put in your bit. So, but it will be a clip. I really gotta do better with like clipping stuff and putting it to TikTok. I can't sit here and be like, why isn't my channel growing when I am not actively promoting it on a place that would be best to promote it, you know? I don't get to complain if that's what's happening. All I get to do is just like seethe. Seethe. Cope. I'm out of shit, but I made it to the next screen, so, you know. I have one. One! Thank you, Sonic. No problem. Hey, did you get the new DLC for Sonic Frontiers? No, Sonic. I like Frontiers, but, you know, I kind of had my time with it. Die! What? Sonic? I want you to perish by my hand, and know that your family and loved ones are next. Chili dogs. Sonic friend, yeah, it got 5 waves of DLC, Juice. The 5th just came out, and it's like new levels and playable characters and shit. It did what? Again, Sonic Frontiers, real good. If that's the direction they want to go from now on, as opposed to kind of like the hallway, you know, boost to win mode, I'm all for it. I will say, I like, again, Not to be like, let the fans do it, but I genuinely hope they, you know, take kind of a note from Utopia and are like, okay, now instead of doing like a bunch of kind of fixed like levels, like where when you interact with one of the kind of little obstacles, like you have to complete its almost like scripted sequence before you continue on. Like I hope they take a note and are just like, you know what? No, we're just gonna put like fun shit in the level, and let the players bounce off of it with momentum. Because in terms of like level designs and goal, I think they got that down pretty damn perfect. Like legitimately, that is where they outpaced the fan game with that. And again, Frontiers uh did its momentum and everything well. Oh, Greg, juice. Did its momentum and everything well enough that I wouldn't say play Utopia. I mean, it's free, but still. If it's like, I'm going to play Frontiers or Utopia, pick one for me. I'd be like, play Frontiers. Money is not an issue here. I just need you to pick one. Well, Frontiers is an entire game, and Utopia is a tech demo. So probably do Frontiers. Okay, thank you. Look at her eyes. Apparently, hey, you all want to know? If you've seen Castlevania Netflix, this is Carmilla. I mean, Carmilla's whole thing in the Castlevania games is that she's a big floating head. But yeah. I do think it's interesting. Yeah. Well, Juice, like the one Easter egg they gave her in the show as like a nod to her game appearance was that, again, spoilers, when she dies in the show, like one of the impact frames is like the face she appeared as first. Like her face takes the shape of her original sprite. Which is kind of like, you know, look, she transformed into the thing. She died and became the game enemy. I'm going to die. Here's the thing. I'm going to beat the... Oh, never mind. Yeah. Let me... I'm pretty sure I read on a walkthrough that this is Carmilla, but let me see. Carmilla... Dracula... X. Let's see. Castlevania Wiki. Yep! This is Carmilla. Because in the NES games, she was just like a mask, and the mask is what she looked like in her impact frame. But yeah, apparently in other games, in Castlevania 2 Simon's Curse, she appears as a giant floating mask. This game, she's a woman on a head. Same in Circle of the Moon. Yep. And then in some other thing, she's a goth dommy mommy, but we're gonna ignore that. Go to bed if you need to, Paula. I appreciate you stopping by. I almost kind of want to be like, you can lurk and sleep sometimes. Like, not just to Paula, but to anyone. But here's the thing. Like, lurking and sleeping is like, okay, leave your computer running. No. So yeah, go to bed. Because I feel like I've gotten it down as a response where it's like, yeah, you can lurk if you want. You don't have to be in chat to be at my streams. So like, when people are going to bed, I want to give that response, but you can't do that because you won't be able to turn your computer off later. I mean, you will later, but it much later. Fucking... Carmilla, I was cheering for Isaac more than you anyway. Literally, what was I supposed to do there? Okay, this is it. Nice. Nice. What you were supposed to do is get fucked, idiot. I drop cool lore about this enemy and the Castlevania Netflix show, and I am responded to with pain. Just beat her with the sub-weapon. You don't have to get close to her if you're using the sub-weapon. I just realized the fire and the, like, psychic orbs kind of do the same thing. They're literally... What was I thinking of? They're literally just, like, swooping in as a duo to hurt you. I tried to get out of the way of them. I was like, if I go to the edge again, then they will fucking... Oh shit, I'm out of sub-weapon. Damn it. Motherfucker. I'll continue. Oh, that boss went pretty easy in practice runs, but I mean, what have I been saying, you know? I've been shitting the bed. I need to stop doing that. My sheets are changing color. I whip the candle, Richter. Richter? The candle. You know, I will say, I feel like the way, like, death or failure state, rather, in a video game, has kind of, like, changed almost. Because I feel like in these older games, to a degree, it's not death that is like, just leave the sheets like that. No, I washed them, but that's how much I've been shitting gold. I like, the power of Kleenex is not enough right now. Anyway. But I was going to say that I feel like in older games, like, one death was not meant to be super consequential in the more balanced games, because in any old game you can just be completely unbalanced, at which point fucking, like, you know, you get hit once and your dad is shot in real life. Like, you know, you could always play one of those games. But in the more balanced games, like one death in this or Mario per se isn't necessarily the most consequential. It's the game over that ends up being more of a thing. And I think that's kind of interesting. Because nowadays, I mean, like, roguelite as a genre is focused around the idea of if you die once, it is over. You know? And I guess, like, some old games are kind of like that, but this one is with the purposeful intention in mind. But I would say for your typical games that most designers in ye olden days wanted people to complete in any prospect, like, lives were not necessarily, like, meant to be as consequential as maybe they seem in some regards. And this is not me trying to justify how bad I've been playing the game tonight. Like, I've been playing badly. There is, you know, that has not changed. Fucking, I don't know what I was. Dying in this game isn't very consequential. Getting cornered by spearman and a bat in a two-dimensional, getting pinched in a two-dimensional plane is, but... Hey, can I say something out of pocket? Every clip I've ever seen from The Office and Community have... not Community. Parks and Recreation. I was about to insult another show. I was gonna say, every clip I've seen of The Office and Parks and Recreation have made me not want to watch those shows. I was thinking of that, because one of them was playing in the break room at work today. And I was like, man, most of what I've seen of these shows is not appealing. Literally what... Get absolutely Omega fucked. Like, just... hand up your butt. What are you doing? What are we even doing right now? That one wasn't even me. The game was like, you were hit. Fall, dummy. Well, here's the thing, Juice. I didn't mean Community. Please know what I haven't seen anything of Community. So no one take my criticisms of it. Because they weren't. Ah. I'm in Parks and Recreation. A, they almost seem like the same show to me. And B, both of them are just like... Usually I'm a fan of kind... I mean, that's the problem. It's not even really like dry humor. I just... Fucking, what is happening? Like, is this what I'm supposed to do? Good idea. And now I die. Oh, I live! Isn't as bad. That's good to hear. I mean, like, a clip of a show can be misleading, you know? I can see clips from Parks and Recreation, and it doesn't have to be... Fucking... That one, I'm sorry, I don't mean to rag on the game, but that one screen... Like, this first vertical section is bad. That one is just awful. You know what I mean? Like, it is just, like, random bullshit on top of unfair bullshit. I mean, like, I already accept that on this screen, I will be probably losing a lot of health. On that screen, I'm like, I probably am not going to... I'm probably going to lose a life here, at least. Like, I'm probably going to get past this screen and have to accept I won't be able to continue on before dying. If I don't already die on that screen. But yeah. Listen, I do like me some retro games, but... to a degree, like, as long as I know I can beat them, which is, like I said, I plan to not really do blind playthroughs as a thing anymore on stream. But, like, retro games in and of themselves are great, because you don't need to necessarily make a challenge, like you might do with some games if you're looking to get something out of them. Like a retro game, sometimes just getting 2 credits is such a challenge in and of itself that, you know, anyone who says you should have done it harder can go to a sex shop, pick out the biggest dildo, and put it where the sun doesn't shine in unpleasant manners. Fucking, I beat all of Battle Kid for NES. Well, oh yeah? Did you do it without dying once? No, moron. No, I did it. These are fictional people I'm making up, by the way. I'm not like... I wasn't thinking of. I'm not like calling out even like a group in particular. I'm just saying. What is this sucks. There. At the very least, I can get rid of that one bat. And we got here. Okay. If anything, you know, because I'm trying not to be negative. That dumb voice I was doing of someone saying like, do it but harder. That was like my inner voice. Is more than it was any particular person present in the world, you know? Which says lots about me, for sure. But I want to be clear and concise. I do not intend to offend anyone. That being said, if you're invalidating people on the internet, don't do that, please. Hey, stop it. It's weird. I'm not even gonna say it's mean. It is, but it's also just weird you're doing that. You know? Why are you taking your time to do that? Cut it out. Okay, let's see if I can do it this time. How many lives do I have? I will have 2 lives after I get this one up. That was the sound of the one up, of me picking it up, not me getting another one. For getting so many points in my video game. Oh, I get points in video. I play Pokemon Go every day. You know? I play Pokemon Go every day. No! Oh my lord! The way I swore I was dead. I was like, this is a fixed jump arc. I'm going to land directly off of the tower and instantly die. The way bottomless pits tend to do you. Oh, I'm out. I'm already out of sub-weapon juice. What? Someone evil programmed these eyeballs. I'm gonna say it. I need to whip more knife. I need to be a little more nice and a little less knife. Oh, the one-up is gone forever. Also, when I die again, if I die again, we could beat it this time, but I'd like to show chat something in the game. Fucking what is happening? I am getting hit every chance I get. I should have whipped her. Whipping does more damage. I did kind of count on this happening, though. You know? I was like, she just rammed me with her skull. Does that count as a headbutt? Okay. Okay. Remember when I said we'd die again? Anyway, look at this. First off, this entire screen looks amazing. Look at this machinery. I noticed this while I was on stream tonight. Look at how wild that looks. I mean, maybe it's an image, but whether it's a photograph or or individual sprite art is impressive. And then look at the door. Look at how this door is done. It's literally just like it's not framed at all. It is just in pure black. But it's got this little mist down here. It's got like moonlight and a little bit of mist coming in that. It's really cool. I noticed that doing this boss in my own time, and I was like, I like how this looks. Ow. Ow. That's what I need. I need to use my knife when she's like just completely so totally out of range. And then program to come back into range via flying across the screen. And I got past the lightning without being a dummy.
Oh, I got past the light. My mother told me to never stand in fields with metal rods. And I said, "Why, mother?" And she said, "People will call the cops on you because you're standing in a field with a metal rod." And I said, "I thought it was for lightning." And she said, "No, dummy, that's not how lightning works."
And I was like, okay. Let me be so completely away from her. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh! Did it. I was like, how is she gonna try and screw me over from beyond the grave? That's something she did in the show too. Tried to kamikaze her opponent with her. We're on the... This is it! Take that, Camilla, honestly. Hey, at least she lived up to the hype in the show, you know? It's like, I'm dangerous. Well, I mean, she kind of was in the show. But in this one, it's just like, please, please stop flinging your eyeballs at me. I'm gonna say it outright. When I got done reading part 1 of Chainsaw Man, by the way. When I saw the first episode of Chainsaw Man, I'm not gonna lie. I was just like, listen. Fucking... I don't necessarily need money the way Genji did. But, like... an eye for like an eye or a nut for $1 million. Like, if I sold an eye or a nut for $1 million, I wouldn't change how I live necessarily, but I would use it so that I don't have to worry about money again. Does that make sense? Every time I would worry about money, I'd reach down to my missing nut and be like, okay, I need to stop doing that. I have, like, as much money as someone could probably want because I sold a testy. I'm pretty financially set so long as I don't be an idiot. I think I need to actually... Ow. He drops a lot of hearts if you beat him, but... Yeah. I don't need my left eye. The problem is I'm an artist. So, like... selling an eye would be impractical. Selling an eye would be, like, too much of an impairment for most money to make up for. But... a nut... Like, I'm not planning to have kids. If someone would pay $1 million for a pair of testicles, I'd be like, I mean, you'd probably use them better than I would. So, you know, maybe we consider. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's fair. Well... I was gonna say, if there's something wrong with the eye, does that affect value? I don't want to actually price organs, you know, but... if we're speaking practically. You know what? Let's do this for a minute. We're gonna... Only am I right. I got you. I got you, Riku. There's, like... Dracula is in, like, this next room over. So, like, there's lots of secrets hidden in like, these 2 rooms that they have done in this relatively short level. And I'm trying to get as many as I can to make this next fight go easier. Ow. Why did I fell all the way down? Like a doof. Ah! Fucking Medusa. I'm gonna have like a prejudice against Medusa the more Castlevania I play. So here's the plan. No. The plan is to get a game over. Yep. Okay. Now here's the plan. The plan is farm up a couple hearts to use in the final encounter, like a lot, because I would like to largely do. If you never played Castlevania, Dracula loves to bust out a good old transformation on you. And I'd like to do vanilla Dracula, just like whip only as much as I can, and then just super move Super Dracula to death as much as physically possible, as much as one can, you know. We are getting there though. Tell your friends. Tell your friends, tell your husband, tell your wife. Okay, he'll kill Dracula tonight. Because of personal grievances. I forget. Okay, I remember which one of my friends said this. I was going to say. One of my friends said a thing, and I forget which one was. But one of my friends was like, hey, reading One Piece, not the biggest fan of Luffy. I like One Piece, just not Luffy. Like, I mean, that's fair. You don't have to like Luffy. But I was like, oh? Pourquoi? And they're like, yeah, pourquoi. You better believe pourquoi. Let me tell you pourquoi. And then they did. But personally, I love Luffy. Because Luffy is not doing anything necessarily out of a sense of great or good. Luffy is just like, you personally annoy me. I dislike you for my own reasons. So I'm gonna beat you up, and those just happen to Luffy just typically likes to hate. Luffy just typically hates bad people, so you know, works out. Get back here, Spearman. Okay, well, I hate the Spearman. They just couldn't fill it with just like enemies I enjoy fighting. You know, they couldn't fill it with those big armored guys that are actually pretty fun to fight. Take some strategy. Like, you know, pack a punch. It had to be fucking Spearmen and Medusa heads. As if the game was just like, you need to like them less, actually. Actually, we've decided. These guys have not gotten on your nerves enough. There we go. And chicken. Works for me. If I do this loop enough, I'm gonna get a lot of hearts. So, mayhaps we do this loop a couple times. Unless a Medusa head kills me. I've talked before about, like, punishing game designers for things that aggravate me. The Medusa head person is going to receive a type of punishment that they write about in the Bible. He's gonna get like a Noah's Ark, except he's not Noah or his family. He's the person he was the kind of people Noah had to build the ark to get away from. Gonna do him dirty like that. I love how I stood as far back. I want to get, yeah, let me get a Medusa head with this. Jesus power, with this Jesus superstar attack. Anyway. Oh. I can farm some of these. Here's the thing. As long as I'm not, like, below half health, I don't necessarily have to worry too much about getting hit going into Dracula's room, because there's a chicken in there. And I imagine that's made for kind of like a mid-fight snack, but I'd like to instead use it just to be at full health as I'm fighting him, if at all possible. Here we go. I'd love to be at full health while fighting Dracula. That would be everything to me. Hey, look at that. I did that one without getting hit. I think that's pretty cool. Every time, the timing on that Medusa spawn is, I mean, it's impressive in some ways, and just the worst in literally every other type of way. In every way that exists and or is. Okay, I'm literally about to go kill the bone dragon just to get the chicken in its room. I've been hit so much. Here's the thing. Haven't practiced Dracula. That might seem like an oversight to you. I see it as fun. Okay, if I can make it to the fucking top of that building where there is even more chicken, then maybe we finally go fight Dracula. Let's see. I agree. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I have no doubt the algorithm, because it is like a math thing. It is a computer program deciding where the Medusa spawn. But regardless, I have no doubt that they like, not even out of spite, but like literally just because they're like, we want it to be as challenging as possible. I have no doubt they made the Medusas like spawn exactly where the player will, not even is, will be. You know? They told the Medusa heads, we need you to do just the littlest bit of guessing as to where the player is probably going to end up, and try and get there. I need to step back from his spear. Just a bit. I hate that there's... It's not enough that, like, the spear guys are beyond annoying. Their spears also block projectiles. When they have their spear in kind of like a guard position, it blocks sub-weapons. And I don't think that's cool. That's no good. Says Sonic. Remember Sonic? We were talking about him this stream. Why? How did I even do that? I'm curious how I did that. I fucking, like, literally everyone screw off now. I'm gonna get like an extra life at this point, you know, just from the collected point value of all these enemies. Get over here. What are you doing back there? You're supposed to be like an undead soldier, willing to defend Dracula's castle no matter whether or not you are in harm. Fucking cowering in the corner. I'm gonna say it. If I knew the suit of armor I conjured into existence was going to cower in a corner while someone invaded my castle, I wouldn't conjure the suit of armor into existence. I know that's mean, but it's also truthful. So I wanted to see if I could get this guy, but he is also cowering in a corner. Chicken. Chicken. All our food keeps blowing up. I forget who that's even a commercial for. Okay, okay. No! I was gonna be like, because I was gonna accept the hit, but in turn jump over to the axe guy. That's my big plan. I think there's a way I can get the crucifix and keep that one guy up here spawned in. I can. I like that. Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh wow! They are dead. I love that for me. I love what that's doing for me. As a small business owner, I love what our governor is doing for me. No, why? Richter, you have jumped over that Axeman many times before. I know it, because I did it with you. Okay, well. At this point, I'm just going to be getting max hearts. I don't mind fighting this guy. It's when his friend is around, and I have to deal with both of them, that it's kind of annoying. But one is fine. Hey! Hey! Okay. It's time to see. Moment of truth. What? Oh, nope. There he is. Hate this guy. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh. Don't be here. I couldn't be angry at myself, to be honest with you. So. I'm gonna take this one. I'm taking this one. Thank you. Okay, let's see how much I can do this with just my whip. You know, just for fun. I love his doofy voice. Oh, well, I did jump, so. Oh, oh, oh wow, oh wow. He has taken, like, no damage. Please don't do that. I almost feel like I should just be staying on the high platforms. Get the high ground. Because only his head takes damage. You... I don't even know what to do. When he's not below me, I don't know what I should be doing, if I'm being honest. Because I don't even know if I can hit his head. And I'm almost certain that if I, you know, maybe I just stay here. Okay, well, that didn't work as well as I'd like it to be frank with you. I'd like it to work a little better. You know. Okay, let me stand here. What is wrong with me? I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe I have it backwards. Maybe I should be using all my super weapons to get past stage 1, just so I can fight stage 2. You know, maybe my strategy is wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. So... okay. We're gonna do our best, girls. Let's go, girls. Oh no. There is that. I do have every intention of, again, doing this tonight. Not just getting here. We're gonna win tonight. This guitar goes hard, too. You know, it's always so interesting to me how, like, what was I thinking of? How, like, old systems process their graphics. Because sometimes I'm hitting stuff, and it doesn't do, like, the kind of flash it's kind of meant to for when I hit something. But by every other metric I have hit it, including through, you know, with its health reflecting. So, it interests me. Old graphics be old. Okay, over here. This is important. Oh, there we go. Chicken! Okay. Let's see how well I do like this. I tried. Fucking leave me alone, Medusa heads. Lord in heaven. Let's see. Is there a story I can tell about my new job? I mean, I prefer not to tell stories about work, because I'm just like, they're gonna be like, we're holding you responsible for what you say on stream, and that's not interesting. And I'm like, well, I need money to live, regrettably. So, I do have to ask you not to fire me. Well, there goes that. It's so weird. I mean, I think about that a lot. I don't know how much I've said about, like, you know, about that on stream. But you ever think about just, like, at some point, like, in one way or another, the officials we either elect and or are leading us through other processes, maybe. I don't know what the future is going to be like. Well, I didn't get that destroy all enemies button, unfortunately. I sure would have liked to. But, like, they'll have posted weird stuff on DeviantArt and Tumblr. Think about it. And I know that's a thing everyone makes, but it's just kind of wild in general. Because it's true. Like, at some point, like, someone of great importance will have had most of their life preserved via the internet. So regardless of what decorum they put on, anything they did as a youngin', whether a mistake or maybe some kind of interest they specifically had that it might be funny, like that'll be saved. And I mean, granted, for the most part, it really shouldn't, you know, matter all too much. Because, like, by all account, people shouldn't care too much about, you know, childhood activities on the internet. Especially if, like, you know, your role otherwise greatly overshadows whatever the heck it is they're talking about, but we don't know. We don't know what George Washington's pony OC would have looked like, but we might in the future. Some George Washington-esque figure may arise who was really into friendship. Friendship is magic, and we'll know all about it. In some ways, that's cool. It's just like, hey, here's just like out. Oh, this is. Oh, okay. I see now. I do actually see now. In that case, let's do it. The thing you can get on the way over is invincibility. And that would make it so that you don't even have to worry about Medusa heads or what have you. We'll see if I can even get that. No promises, honestly. It'll have to be the perfect jump. Oh my goodness. You know, so if anyone here has heard the song Planet of the Bass, that's by Kyle Gordon. He's a guy who, like, I mean, he does a lot of skits online, and most of them are, like, generalizations of things, if you kind of get what I mean. Like, that one is specifically him doing an impression of, like, 90s European, what's it called? DJs and music videos. And he He's done one about like, he's done ones about like kids sports movies and yada yada yada. 90s sports movies, 90s skateboard movies. And the reason that's important to me is because I was just thinking about how when I was a kid, there was specifically a movie I would watch in like car rides and everything that was about kids who, like, family or whatever, close friends, what have you, owned a go-kart like dirt track, but it was threatening to close because, you know, of course it was. And to keep it from closing, they perform a heist, like a Mission Impossible heist, using go-karts as kind of their main thing. And yeah, that's most of what I have to let. And the thing is, I'm not sure how popular this movie was. I don't think it was extremely popular. You know, I don't think lots of people are just like, oh, my childhood film. What in the straight to exactly, Juice. Exactly. And it was, I mean, it was very straight to DVD and a lot of the kind of like practical and digital effects they used to make the movie come to life. But I mean, I watched a lot as a kid, you know, because it was a movie. I don't remember it being like outrageously bad. If anything, it was like, that's why I'm bringing up like 90s sports movies and stuff, because like it just had a lot of tropes, and it was just kind of fun, you know. Nothing to get upset about. Just kind of fun. It's not like there was like, you know, it's not like it had weird racism in it, like some childhood cartoons might. You know what I mean. You know, Dragon Ball fans know what I'm talking about. Come on now. Is this like Divine Bloodlines? I think this is like a motif of one of the main Castlevania songs. But I'm bad with music, and I'm not really thinking about it. But yeah. Listen, sometimes it's great to have those movies in your life. Because, you know, everyone knows tropes of different films. And sure, you can watch like classic films that have those tropes in them and get the idea. Or you can be you could be a real man. You can be a real person and have an obscure straight to DVD or VHS movie that relied so heavily on those tropes. Why did it come from behind me this time? Literally, I was doing my best. I was like, I'm going to do what I can to make sure I get by the guard this time. And the game said, surprise, Medusa breaking pattern. And I was like, excuse me? But yeah. Honestly, harmlessly bad movies are great. Heck, one of my favorite lines from reading part 1 of Chainsaw Man is just like, this new world you're creating, is it gonna have bad movies in it? Like, in a way, I just think of like my what was I thinking of? My streams as bad movies, you know? They're not meant to be art that's provoking what your thoughts about life and culture. It is, I'm going to put on I'm gonna record myself doing something with pretty colors for a few hours, and hopefully you can put this on and relax if you need some kind of stimuli to help you calm the nerves. You know, I don't know how other people approach creating a stream or whatever, but that's why I do it. That's also why, for the most part, I have kind of lax rules with a lot of things. Not only because I have a smaller chat that doesn't super need big-time rules, but also because, like, you know, if you're here for a live stream, then I don't need to stress you out about fucking etiquette. This is literally like just this is just the word. And I must proceed through it. It's interesting. When I was I mean, I already knew this, but this game is an SNES port slash kind of remake, not even remake, but just like a spin-off of like Castlevania Symphony of the Night's sister game. Like the game that was basically a companion piece to Symphony of the Night, which was Japan only for a while. Rondo of Blood. Yeah, this was meant to be that in a way, but like they weren't doing all that on the SNES, so they just kind of remade the game with somewhat reused sprites and yada yada yada. And like again, if you watch Gerard's video about it, I do think this is good. It is not necessarily a lesser Rondo of Blood in many ways, but also at the same time, sometimes the level design sucks. I'm gonna be real. In a lot of ways, it is more than enough the equal to the game it is like based on, but it also just has some old school style hang. Oh my lord. This is literally harder than Dracula. I'm gonna use my item crashes on Dracula Phase 1. We'll see how that does us. And then if the answer is, did you badly, Cahill? Then we'll go from there, you know? But I'd love to get to Dracula first, you know, just to even test my theory. If I was playing the fucking emulator, this is absolutely where I'd use save states, you know, because it's less of a do I have the skill to do a task and more a it would just save so much fucking time to not have to redo something. Not that I can't redo something, but just literally to save time. And meanwhile, chat is ready to go. Chat's ready to be like. I'm about to item crash on these guys, and by all rights I should, but fucking I don't. Like the item crash might just leave it so that I'm still falling to the bottom level, thus unable to progress and have to redo it all over again. Except this time now I have less ammo to use, so at that point, like, you know. What's the point then? You know, me and Juice were talking about Chainsaw Man as I got done reading part 1 and everything. I do hope they enjoyed us. Why from behind me again? Lord in heaven. Okay, I'm gonna do my best just to use an item, like jump to the guard, use an item crash, hope everything dies, and then, you know, go from there. Step 3 profit. Anything Fujimoto makes. What about Fire Force, Juice? Do you like Fire Force? Fujimoto made that. Okay. That's not Fujimoto. Yeah, it was. You know, guy who sets himself on fire. Basically the same thing. Basically the same thing as Fire Force, you know. So I don't know what you're all uppity about. I can't fucking believe it's not butter. I physically cannot believe how much it's not butter. Fire Punch are so different. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're exactly the same in every way. The two Fire Punch fans are gonna get a kick out of this. It's totally different. Juice, listen, just because you're one of two Fire Force fans. No, I need that chicken. Wait. Okay, well. You know what, let me just see if I can even get past the guy. We'll worry about chicken after that. Oh my lord. See, this is why I was not using my item crashes to pass him. Oh, oh, up. Hop, hop, huh? Hey now. 69. This is the time we do it, because we have 69 hearts. Oh my lord. I can't. I physically can't. This is, like, this is harder than doing the boss. Do we have... Okay, we don't... And I still don't even have an extra life because of my efforts. So fucking... We're gonna get a game over against Dracula. The shitty part is, again, it's not even a question of can I beat Dracula. It is literally just the game not letting me get to him. And that's kind of unfortunate. I'd rather not cut stream because I'm just like, Dracula's door sucks. So, well, we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna... Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna crouch. I fucking... Like, what's even the point? Is there, like, a button to make Richter, like, really clench his cheeks and not fly 3 feet backwards when he is tapped? I'd love a button like that. If I was like Richter, every time I stubbed my toe, I'd need to replace the drywall. Fucking... Every time I got a paper cut, the printer behind me would be in shambles. I fucking did it. I was like... I really rather not boot up the PS4 version and like get there via emulation, but at the same time I'm just like, let me literally just fight the boss. I hope that's not too... I'm not even trying to be like pessimistic. I'm literally trying to be like, can I get to it, please? I mean, on one hand, it's like, I get fucking... I get plenty of hearts from grinding like this. But on the other hand, it's probably not entertaining. And again, I'm not even fighting Mr. Dracula. Mr. Dracula. Okay. So I can't do that. Fucking... I was trying to see if I could, like, jump up, get the invincibility, run. Plan didn't go quite to plan, but it's a work in progress. I don't even know how I jumped like that. I jumped in such a weirdly specific fashion that landed me one level lower. I'd love not to have to fight him for chicken every time. But Castlevania decided that part of my life is behind me. Castlevania was like, you will fight for your chicken from now on. Wait, I was so fucking close. Okay, I'm literally just about to take the elevator up and be like, joke. Oh. Okay. Okay. We're good. We don't have sound. We have sound. I say if the SNES crashes, that is Dracula dying. That counts as Dracula dying, and you cannot convince me otherwise. My SNES explodes while I play this. Dracula has died. There will be no arguing against it. I fucking knew a Medusa would come from behind, but I did nothing to stop it. I've gotten brutally efficient. In some ways, I've gotten brutally efficient. In other ways, I'm as bad as I always was. I swear to God, if I get past this first try, I don't know what I'll do with myself. Maybe die. Okay. I'm not dying yet. Yeah. I do not blame you. Good night, Riku. I hope you have a good one. I'ma do this. I believe in myself. 'Tis that not all I need? Damn. I mean, listen. Why from the fuck behind? I get so mad. The way I fully have to time my whip strikes is... it nears insanity. The perfect whip. And the perfect nay-nay. Okay. Man, it'd be cool if I defeated him at midnight, though. That would be kind of nasty. I would be into that. Actually, myself. Richter climb. Richter climb. I, like, beg of you to climb. Okay. Chicken. Okay. Let's see if I can do it. I fucking don't. Oh. Okay. Okay. Neat. Okay. This. That. I would dare anyone to be like, no, Cahill, it's fine, just do it. Like, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I didn't even say on stream today about how, like, I woke up and Oswald, like, sometimes I get up and Oswald's very excited. He was like, oh yay, people. But today he was just up and honking the entire time. If you don't know, bunnies honk when they're happy, and it's very cute. And he was just excited to do anything today. I love my bunwee. Such a cutie. Oh my! Come over here. Really? Okay, well, no, I can't even use that, so. I don't. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna see this in my dreams tonight. Which is not good for you, honestly. Seeing Dracula in your dreams is probably never a good sign. Like seeing the Cosmic Owl in Adventure Time. You know? That was... I'm just... It would be quicker to do it like that. Not safer, but quicker. I think Richter got hit exactly as much as one chicken, so... Okay. Oh my lord. All I see is red. I can't believe this is happening. This is so dumb. Before it wasn't even as hard. Like, I literally jumped over the guard at some point, and I've tried that multiple times tonight. And yet. But I'm screaming. Well, at least you're enjoying yourself, Juice. I can't believe that happened. It wasn't even me jumping. It was the fucking Medusa head was just like, be hit. Be in the state of hit. Okay, let's try it again, but like, you know, this time with success. What is success? I don't even know her. I fucking... There's like a rhythm to it that I'm not getting. And again, sucks for me. But... sucks for me, personally. Person in a Sisyphean challenge that I'm doing this, but... It was not even this hard on the NES. I've played Castlevania 1. This was, like, not an issue. Seeing Dracula, not this much of a thing. No, I don't want to see more Medusa heads. Why are there even Medusa heads on that screen, is what I want to know. It's, like, completely unnecessary. In every world imaginable. I was whipping. I'm like hurt. I'm like hurt. You know, I'm hurt. Is the best way to describe it, is I'm hurt. Which is not good. It's not good that I can describe it like that. And yet, here we are. I don't even... What is the stained glass behind us even supposed to be? Are they like flowers? Is it just a floral design? Dracula, you basic bitch decorator. Do better. Moron. Okay. I don't fucking... I put up like a wall of whip, and they still get past it. Which, again, infuriating in its own right. Of course. I will say, I feel like this is a place where games like Castlevania can kind of fail. Because what is hurting me isn't actually taking damage. It's not like, you know, some kind of misunderstanding. It is purely just like, when Richter gets hit, he flies back 5 feet. Fucking... Oh my lord. Okay, I like the... Dracula won't see what's about to hit him. Dracula is about to... be scared. That did nothing, is the problem. I fucking... How many lives do we have? Okay. I can die one... I can fail at that one more time. I cannot die 2 more times. 2 more times would be a game over. I can fail at the task once more. I don't think I actually need to hit him directly on the head. Where did you... In what way were you over there? Oh, oh! think it would be a good time to go over and get some chicken. Yeah, now would be some perfect time for some wall chicken. I fucking... Richter's jump is in this stage more of an enemy than Dracula himself, which is wild to think about. If we get a game over, I'm gonna give it one more really big try, and then I'm like, and then I'm probably like, hello, hello, what the fuck are you doing? I'm in pain from that. What are you talking about? Hi. Juice said, Juice, you do not have to stay up for me. At this point, I'm doing it for myself. But if you're like, I should go to sleep, has never been your friend. I mean, that's true. But again, besides this, I've only ever played one. And it's never been like, it's never been just like everything in the stage is anti-you jumping, you know? Does that make sense? No? Okay. Understood. Hey, but look at that. Hey, look at that. I got a Medusa head with my jump. So maybe it's not all bad. Maybe my mom was wrong about me. Maybe little Ricky's going up in the world. My name is now Ricky. Ricky Rat. Hey kid, it's your favorite Castlevania streamer. Ricky Rat. Give me cheese, and I'll kill the Lord of Darkness. You ever eat some cheese and kill the Lord of Darkness? I do. I'm Ricky Rat. Hey, look at this. Look at this guy. Now it's turning into JFK. I forgot about that. I forgot that's one of Juice's fucking stims. Juice, are you upset I'm trying to kill Are you upset about Ricky trying to kill hot vampires? Is that why you want to catch Ricky? Is that the secret? A secret beef between you and Ricky? It probably is. Hot, sexy vampires in your area looking for the suck. Okay, neat. Drop down, I noticed that. I'm trying to like move on the platform a little. Yeah, because when I move, he's like, ah, an opportunity. And I'm like, stupid idiot. Dummy. Dummy who is dumb. Honestly, let me go do this real quick. Not fast, but it's smart. Fucking... There we go. I love how me getting hit by the one Medusa head after the guard was dead, like, caused me physical, actual pain, and Juice was in their room screaming from laughter. That, honestly, is what I aim to do here the most. The good thing about this weird elevator shaft Dracula's got going is that there's always an elevator to catch you when you're ready to fall, so... Don't let them ever tell you Dracula never did something for you. He gave us Alucard, and I like him. Favorite bisexual. I physically could not get my whip out fast enough to end that Medusa's life. It would not have happened. I do remember that, Juice. It was pretty cool of him. He's pretty cool. My favorite ally, Alucard. Both of humanity and of the LGBT community. Love that for him. Okay. Let's see if I can even begin to fucking replicate a successful... How it moved me forward! I'm beginning to get demonic with it. Huh? I think it's the way the hitboxes collide. Why did it do that there? I know. I know. Hey, Juice. Hey, Juice. I know. I hope this, again, I really hope this is okay to watch. Because, like, I'm living it and it's not okay to live. So... This feels bad to live. Is the way I'd like to describe this. Like, I don't... Maybe if I, like, whip, jump, crash, all that, maybe everything on the screen will die. And I can sleep peacefully. You know, like, let's try it. Yeah, the problem is that, more often than not, the problem has not been, like, myriads of Medusa heads after, but just that first one that hits you the moment you're even in range to begin thinking about getting to the next screen. So, I'm doing my best with what I got. What I got is a small brain, a big heart, and a mutated penis. I love how much chicken is on this part of this level, but not before Dracula's room. In for sure. There we go. Why is it mutated? Shut up. I've been through a lot. Stop thinking about it. I love how none of this will matter because I am on low health and I can't even get good chicken. Like, the moment he hits me once, I gotta go for chicken. Where is he? Up. Okay. Oh. Nope. Yep. This room is unnet. This is what I'm saying. There's no reason for the room to insta-kill you via jumping, you know? At that point, it's unnecessary. And even cruel. I'm just gonna do the rain. Like, the rain takes, like, I can only do it twice, but if I can do that in his big form, then good for me. Yeah, yep, uh-huh. Is this it? No. One more after this. Okay, I'll listen. Okay, I'll take the cross. I hear what you're saying. I really think I should just, like, sit here. Unless he, like, appears here. And just whip out. Uh-huh. If you appear there again, I'll go after you. Nope. That was close. I'm like, oh. Maybe I should just maybe I should cross the screen. You know what? Dracula X Dracula. If I just see them jumping all around this screen, I'm calling bullshit. I'm like, no way in hell you're ninjaing your way through this. I love how this video is 30 minutes. They're just like, I did it, stupid. Just do it, dummy. Okay. I might actually give it one more try after this. For a specific reason, but... How is that not doing anything? That's what I'd love to know. No, come back. You're so sexy, haha. Fine, I'll be here. I'll be here specifically. How is none of that a hit? Okay, I'm giving it one more. I'm giving one more shot to love. And then we call it. Let's see. Let's see if I can. Do you believe in me, chat? I hope you do. Someone has to. I'm going back to the video real quick. Okay. Okay. He's on the lowest possible screen. And do it. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, I see what he's doing now. Understood. In that case, that's what I'll do. I'll do my best. I have unlocked the secrets of the ooze, as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have, and now all I need to do is use my training. Okay. I wonder if Gold would still recommend me playing the DS. Castlevanias after this. Ooh. Oh my, you fucking Medusa heads. Okay, this. That. Chicken. All our food keeps blowing up. You know, I'm doing that deep voice. There's like a, I think it's called Wendell and Wild. But it's like a stop motion movie by way of like Nightmare Before Christmas. That's almost certainly the vibes it's going for. And I didn't realize, but like the two main characters are voiced by Key and Peele, who I mean are basically just doing what they do all the time in an animated movie now. And like, good for them, obviously. I love their antics. I love that one of them is a horror director now. I just didn't realize that. I definitely seen the movie floating around before. But didn't realize, like, they were basically the personality and voice of the two main characters. Okay. Promising start. Let's see if we can keep it up. Well, listen. You listen to me. That was a free failure. that failure was on purpose and it came for free. It was one to get it out of my system, you know? You know how you do. I love how, like, as long as I'm not damage boosting past the guard, I have to do that room hitless. For all practical reasons. Getting hit once by any of the enemies means not being able to progress the screen. So. See? See? I told you. I now might actually have enough hearts to do the strategy I was looking at on that screen, so. As long as I don't fall off the stage in doing it, then we'll be good. Again, I just have to... This. I fucking... Maybe I should just be in the middle. No bun-weep heading. Not until I beat this, Greg. So you have to give me your power to defeat Dracula. You heard what I said. Oh, well, that helped. Oh my goodness. A starry bunny with a party of 10. Thank you so much. You know what? With your power, we will defeat Mr. Dracula. I've been stuck on this for an hour, and if you're wondering why, it's this screen where fucking if you get hit once, you cannot progress the stage. Let me give you a shout out. Thank you so much for a Starry Bunny for grading. No. Screw him. Oh, I see what you did there. Honestly, I hope, not to be rude, but I'm starting to think that game might be easier. See? And that's it. And gotta do this again. I have gone in the circle you are seeing right now for a while. But I think I might be able to do it this time. Legitimately. Legitimately. So, let's hope. But thank you, Astari. For raiding. It helps a lot. You know, I was talking about playing other Castlevanias. I wasn't even thinking of Vampire Survivors. But to be fair, I probably wasn't thinking of Vampire Survivors because it is a completely different game loop. Good, I'm sure. Just like... I can't believe I'm physically sick. Why from like I glanced behind me, and that's enough to. That is the precision. I'm not joking you. Astari and Raiders. That is the kind of precision that one screen requires, and why we haven't beaten Dracula. I could have done the battle by now. I have no doubt. So little of the time has been spent on Dracula. It's baffling. I couldn't understate it. Okay. Let's see. I fucking... Max! Max! I hope you're doing good, Max. I can do this. Many people are watching. It would be embarrassing if I didn't do it. And I, Dylan Cahill, have never... I've never embarrassed myself on Twitch.tv. I do get mad at spearmen on this app, though. Oh. Also completely valid, Max. You don't have to justify being mute at all. It does help that you tell me that you can't hear me, but you don't have to justify it. Greg can't hear me telling them that I don't have to that they don't have to justify anything. In fact, that was alright. You're good, Juice. Juice, you can go to sleep. Just because I'm the worst doesn't mean I have to drag my friend down with me. Hi, Nikki. Fuck you. Okay. Every time I swear I'm too late. But that time I guess I was too early. Well, that was on me. I got reckless. I mean, it's not even worth, like, that's not even worth it. Look how little health look at how little the red. So little the red. The Skull's doing great. Skull's never been better. He's rooting on for the other guys, so I just taped him to my health bar for funsies. And now he is actively working. The Skull is telling the Medusa heads where to come in at. So maybe I should consider losing him. But can I do this? I cannot do that. I was curious if I could do a thing. The answer was no. This kind of works out because I get, after this guy is done, yep, chicken. After man is dead, chicken. As you will. If I like... Here's the problem. I have a super power move, but when I use it, I stop floating, I stop moving with platforms. And that's a problem. Because as I've explained to chat before the raid, if I fall, then it doesn't matter if everyone's dead. A Pyrrhic victory, if you will. So, trying to figure out what would be the best call here. Well, wouldn't be that, Cahill. Wait. Nope, I thought, I was like, maybe. I was like, what if? But no. Nuh-uh. I might as well. The time it takes me to... Oak. Oak is great. Man, look at all these nice people. And I still can't beat Dracula. I can't beat Dracula's door. You've got to be kidding me. I mean, props to Dracula. He was the only villain who unlocked doing truly near impossible level design. Okay. Second time that's happened. I am small again. Small oak. That sounds very good. Raiders, I do want you to know, anyone who's joined the stream recently, I thank you for your companionship in this trial. I have used the word to describe this, pain. I've used the word pain to describe this a couple times. Not less than once. No, you've got to be fucking... Oh. Okay, there's that. Health problems kind of solved for a while. I wish crouching gave you, like, you know, stability. Poise. Dark Souls poise would be nice. Like, that would be the solution I'm looking for. But it doesn't. You still fly back 1,000,000 feet after being hit but once. Or even twice, like that. See how I was hit twice, chat? Also, if you can tell me what the fucking patterns on these stained glass windows are, I'd love it. I'd love it. I'd love it. I do not... I think it's tacky, honestly. I don't think Dracula knows anything about home decor. personally. But that's me. Ah! Okay. 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 Let's see if we got this. Let's see if we got this. I'm going to cross the screen. Excuse me, Mr. Dracula. I'm going to cross the screen. I might as well. You know, might as well. That does not work as well as the video said it would. I fucking... Fine. We do it old school. We do it live. I don't need super weapons if I just use my whip. So I'm gonna stand right here. What, from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy? I'm supposed to... I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be like... every fucking Halloween reference. Juice? Where is he appearing? And can he appear for me? Okay, not quite what I meant. I am... Yes, Juice! 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 Juice, what are you talking about? Of course he is. That's not even, like... Sly. Grim from Hollow Knight is just Dracula. Guys, I'm worried about my friend Juice. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stand here and I'm gonna perfect him. You have... I was scratching my nose. Is that it? Yeah, this is it. I'm like so... I'm just gonna do it old school. Okay, I would love it if my whip hit. Let's see. I'm getting his health down. Hey, look at that. We're winning. We're winning the war of attrition. War of 1812. I have to scratch my nose. How? How were you over there? Was my question. There's that. What are the... Literally, what are the chances he appears on it? How many... Like, there's only, like, 8 pillars. Of course. He's got the fucking Eye of Agamotto on him. I've been looking at that. He's got Doctor Strange's necklace on him. You know, I might as well do this. That didn't do nearly as much as I'd want it to. Yeah. Okay, I'm doing it one more time. One more time for the Raiders. For my fans. Also, why is my nose so itchy right now? Juice Grim from fucking Hollow Knight is 100% Dracula. I don't care what they say. Help itch nose, honestly. What are the chances my allergies act up as I'm like late in to try to do this? Hey, Greg, that's a very mean thing to do. Like, that would just be... That's a bad energy to bring. Don't do that. I'll add a rule in chat. Don't make my nose itch via psychic powers. I'll be upset. That's what the rule will say. No, no smiley face, Greg. It'll be frowny face. And I'll be very upset about it. Oh my lord, why is there a poll? Why is there a poll for this? What do you mean poll Cahill nose itchy? Why would there be a poll for that? Well, yeah, I know there's a poll. Why? I'm asking why. I ask thee why. Arc Fae powers. Do the Fae have power over nose specifically? Specific nose power? I activate specific nose power. If you could activate someone's allergies, that's the real life version. That's the practical version of I cast fuck you. You know? Good old I cast fuck you. Beloved by every mage on the west side of Faerun. I forgot I can get the 1-up. I could give a shit about my health, but history dictates that we won't be able to do this first try. So why should I give a shit about my health? I ask you. And I don't mean in the game. Why should I care about my condition in real life? See? If I can't beat Dracula, am I even a man? Am I even a person? Should I even deign to call myself a gamer? Nay. Nay, I say thee. Ah, there.
Gamers assemble.
I don't. I don't. I don't. No, I don't. You gotta spawn in each individual man before you get the the self-destruct button, the Dracula self-destruct button. Apparently, Dracula probably knows that the power of the crucifix can destroy all his minions, and yet he's chosen to use it. This is what I'm saying. No one has a whip that fast. Not even the dominatrix. I'd hire to beat me on Sundays. And she's fast. Believe you of me. We are done in 10 minutes. And it's a good one. I pay premium dollar. My controller is physically not working. I'm not. My dad works at Nintendo. I'm pressing to the side, and Richter Belmont. The power of Christ is enough to dispel demons from the world, and the power of allergies is enough to just really, really, really mess me up. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Shut up. Shut up. I'm fine. I physically don't know how much more health we could get here with. He sounds like Gru from Despicable Me. That's because Steve Carell also did Dracula in Hotel Transylvania, didn't he? Not that Steve Carell voiced this Dracula. It'd be fun if he did. I'd be like, oh, that's kind of neat. Anger. I'm going to, like, find the person who designed certain parts of this game. And their family's gonna be first. And what am I supposed to do? I'd like them to tell me. Just make the fight longer, idiot. Yeah? Make the fight longer? Do you see how little my whip does to this man? Okay. Well, at least there's that. What is... I would love to get to the fight with, like, full health and full ammunition, if I'm being honest. And that is what's keeping me going. It's not that I can't... It's not that the fight itself is infuriating, it's that so little of the stream has been spent doing the fight. Do you get what I mean? I picked up the wrong item. Neato. Okay, okay. I'm doing... I know I keep saying one more time. This is it. This is it, and then I bed. Because in any, I should have done the emulator on this just to save at Dracula. But no, I have a cartridge. I can play it legit. This is why I say I'm dumb. But I'm also dumb enough to beat Dracula. And he's gonna go to the grave knowing that. I want Dracula to know about the one man who beat him. The perfume department. That's what it's like going through here. Going through this part of Dracula X is like going through the perfume department. In that episode of SpongeBob. Fun fact, that episode of SpongeBob shares a name with a classic Mickey Mouse short. Because they're both about pirates, kind of. I mean, the Flying Dutchman is an undead pirate. But, they're both called Shanghai. Because that's what it would be called when you were kidnapped by pirates. And in both of those, Mickey and SpongeBob are kidnapped by pirates. So they're both just Shanghaied. I managed to do that before that bone dragon could kill me. Neato. But can the bone dragon see why kids love the delicious taste of cinnamon toast crunch? It's both. It is in fact both, Max. As a verb, it's meant to be when pirates kidnap you. As a noun, it's the Chinese city. I don't know the connection between the two. I'm not going to speculate. Things can only be one thing. Dang it, you're right, Max. Chicken. I love how every time I've died with, like, full ammo, it's not been because I don't have enough health. It's been because I fall off to one of his attacks. Cahill really fell off. Can I Shanghai a pirate ship? I mean, that's what's the thing, you know? Not pillaging. Commandeering. Commandeering is when you steal a ship. I hate there are so many cells in a human body, and all of mine hate Medusa heads. They are the sole reason this has taken near 4 hours at this point. How does this always happen? Like, it's literally every time I'm on the final boss of a game, I end up streaming, like, past midnight for 4 hours. I knew it. I was like, I adjusted myself, so one's gonna come from behind me. By shipping. There's so much history. That's a lot of words. Too bad I ain't reading them. I said I wasn't gonna speculate. This counts as speculating. Citations needed. Exactly. I did it to myself. I I can't express how much I don't like Medusa heads. Worst enemy in any video game. Genuinely. Okay, here we are again. And here we are. I'm gonna be on this tall pillar. How is that not? I almost did it. I almost fell off. I Belmont, your jump sucks. Okay, now I'm not even gonna try the cross. Chicken. just jump and hit him. Literally why? Literally why? I think I'd actually be better on this pillar. Never mind. This pillar it is. I always like this pillar. I love how it hit register I hit his fireball, but not him. I am hitting you, sir. Okay, I think I need to be down here. Time to go get chicken. How is it not registering that I'm hitting him? It's so wild. It's free range chicken? Probably. I am hitting you! At the very least, that counts. I just hear him laughing. Okay, are you gonna actually let me fight you? Are you this big of a wuss? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I did whip those, but... I'm just, once more. And I'll just make a straight beat for Dracula. Okay. I'm gonna focus in, and we're gonna do this. You ready? Let's go. Up. Oh my god. Gets hit by rock. Gets hit by the rock? Lord. I seen like there's like a... It's like a mockumentary of the fucking Rock. Of Dwayne Johnson himself, but also he is narrating it. Like it seems like a comedic retelling of his life, if anything. And yet he seems to be heavily involved in it. I don't know what's up with that. But listen. He knows what makes Hollywood tick. He's got his finger on the pulse of Hollywood. If nothing else, I can say of The Rock. That's why he was in Fast X. You know? As everyone know, the movie of the year was Fast X. Because of The Rock's starring role in it. I wasn't ready. Oh, never mind. Oh, yep, I wasn't ready. I wasn't mentally ready. Clearly. Nah, bro, I think Vine Boom. Yeah, that one. Like I said, Gold. Pulse of Hollywood. Eyebrow Vine Boom is basically the new fucking... What's that guy called? Guy who made The Shining and whatnot. The Shining and its famous sequel, Whatnot. You know who I mean. I want to say Schrodinger. I can bring out the parrot. Jack Nicholson, you're right. Should have remembered it was Jack Nicholson. Okay. He did not make what... He did make Whatnot, though. One could argue he specialized in Whatnot. Given how his cat was. Okay, yep, that figures. Stanley Crew. There we go. Before The Shining. I know for I felt the pause in time where you had to sit and look that up, Max. I felt that. Okay. Why did I even try that? I didn't even know what the shining was. I know. I mean, I don't either. Off the top of my head. I hate... How are you here? How would she slap? I refuse. I physically refuse to give up like that. If I perish, it'll be because Dracula kills me, not because I jump into a pit. Okay, how would she slap? Oh no, I'm still figuring out how to slap Dracula. Where does the pit lead, though? I don't know. Clearly somewhere I don't want to be. Richter refused to go in it. Thank you. Thanks. I'm sure future generations will love that clip. You know, I'm going here. I'm going here first. It was good to go here. Listen, it was good to go here. Wait. I need to do something first. I realize now. Okay, that should be good enough. Good enough for me. There we are. Okay, and then this. Let's do it. Zayd, I love you. There is no way I can read that. You have to hit him twice. Oh, gotcha. Thank you, Zayd. I literally have to do this now. There's way too many people, like, cheering me on at midnight for me not to do this. It's it's honestly a little insane. So let's fucking do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna walk this. Here's what I want to do. Let me watch this one walkthrough one more time. This person's just slapping them with their whip. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah, this is this person is literally approaching it the fight I'm thinking I need to approach it as. So that's neat. I'm watching a walkthrough. Gold's right. What was Gold saying? 4:30. Oh, I forgot. Australian. Everything is pain. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, Adams. Okay. Bum 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 ba dum ba dum. Fucking like, I'd love to get past this with full health. That way I can very confidently fight Mr. Dracula. But so far it's been like basically impossible. So yeah, for a lot of people in the East Coast like myself, it is tomorrow. Which is fun. I'm gonna sleep for like 8 hours after. 8 hours is how much you should sleep. I need help. I physically need help. It's like Yellow Max. Moxley. Here's the thing. If... Okay, I have to go for this. Nope. Oh my goodness. I don't even know why I jumped down here. I just need a new place. Despite how the same it looks. There we go. Okay. I jumped! I jumped because there was room for me out there. And if there's room, I can use my super move. Honestly, that's all I should be doing. If there's room to jump, fucking use super move. If not, you know. Give up. Die. Are people arguing colors in fucking chat right now? Are you guys arguing the fucking colors of school folders right now? Oh my lord. All I see is red. That's the only color I can see. He tried to spear me. He failed. Okay. I have a new strategy. Crosses. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what to do anymore. I appreciate your support, May. I do got this. If I can get to fucking Dracula. And not get to fucking Dracula. Many people have tried and failed. Just reach him as a man. I know you do, Juice. This is a fact I know about you. Okay. I swear I got like a fucking second life. Half-life? Second life? Game reference in my video game? No way. The fact I know there's like a Medusa line there is disturbing. Well, look at us. Tree may be dying a little. How much is it dying? Not that much. Oh, it's me. Sorry, Zaid. Zaid, I wish I could hand you the best internet possible on a platter. Okay. Here we go. Oh, hey, look, that worked. It took my chicken. Damn it. I'm alive. I don't know how I'm alive, but I'm alive. And he's dying faster than me. Come on, come on. No, you should just keep doing that, what you were doing before. It would be very nice for me. Yeah, like that. Okay. Maybe don't waste ammo like that. What did I just say? Okay, just, yep, duck. Continue ducking. No. Ooh. Ooh. Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh wow! We beat him! Oh wow! We beat him! Oh wow! Oh wow! We beat him! Oh wow! Shut up! Don't say anything. We're ending stream. I don't care. Yeah, put an X over your mouth. Anything. Zaid, hey Zaid, hey Zaid, I'll come to your house and fist fight you. I will literally come to your house and do crimes. I'll do crimes to you, Zaid. You don't know what I've been through. No one needs the credit. That's so stupid. I maybe one day we will come back to this game. Um and do extra content if you know, if I'm feeling spicy. But I think that's it. I think that's about it. Fucking I cannot believe Zayd was just like, well, don't you dare. I literally can't take it right now. Zayd, I love you. We're gonna raid Nicole. Honestly, I'm not joking. The problem with doing streams like this where I get stuck on a part for so long is like, where do you end it, right? It's like, do you end it when you beat it, or if you don't beat it, then like, what do you do? And like, that was perfect. That was that was amazing. You come on, you have to admit that was hilarious. Do you know what's funny? Like breaking the bit, um, the fight after that is free because like you spam the super moves, and I had enough to do that. Like I'm not trying to be like I had it like legitimately. I could have just done the fight for free after that. So the fact that I did, fall down a hole is wild. Is using Twitch smile emotes, honestly. Anyway, I appreciate y'all coming and support me so much. I might edit the VOD down, but this is super fun. This is the finale, like where this is, But that was super fun. I hope to see y'all again soon. Thank you so much for sticking with me through this. This was so stupid, but thank you so much. That was that was hilarious. I'll see y'all later. Bye.